morning, y'all. Today is Friday Eve, Thursday. What is today's date? Today's date is March 27th. It's 10:57 in the morning, and I am up about to get these screws out of my daughter's wall because y'all know I have to patch the holes. And the paint that I showed y'all, I believe it's gonna be on this vlog because it was just a couple of days ago. So I'm almost for certain that I'm gonna put it all on this particular vlog. But the more I kept looking at it, the more I did not like it. And if I'm going to be very honest, I think the color, I always felt like Benjamin Moore had the better colors. I feel like Benjamin Moore has prettier colors than Sherwin-Williams, number one. And then I also feel like what am I looking, the word I'm looking for? I guess like the product is just better. Like it has better coverage. It just looks like a better paint. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board and I am going to look for a paint in Benjamin Moore versus Sherwin-Williams. Vaspar is okay. Is Vaspar even a one anymore? I can't even remember. Is Vaspar? But anyway, between Sherwin-Williams and Benjamin Moore, in my opinion, Benjamin Moore has better colors and a better quality of paint. So we're going back to the drawing board because I just keep coming in here and looking at those little patches that I put up, and I'm like, I don't like them. And I'm so happy that I don't have to worry about the holes. Oh, I got my screwdriver in my hand, y'all. But I'm so happy that I don't have to worry about the holes in this room because they will all be covered up. Wait a minute. Will they? Oh. I just thought about that. Because he asked me, did I want the backs on the closet? And I said no. I know the shoe walls will be covered because those obviously have to have a back. But I'm thinking about these holes over here. And I don't know if, well, my clothes will cover them. So I guess it's fine. I mean, girl, it is what it is. I really wanted to paint this room though. But I'm not about to put myself, I mean, I have until April 11th. So what, I got roughly about a week or two, about 2 weeks or so. So honestly, I do have time to paint this room, and I also have the paint. So I honestly might go ahead and paint this room this weekend as well. Because it's not going to take much for me to paint this room. I'm sorry, y'all. I picked up the camera to talk to y'all, and it just dawned on me when I was saying this out loud. But anyway, yeah, today is Thursday. So I'm about to go ahead and patch up the holes in her bathroom. And then I told y'all yesterday that I had ran to, did I pick y'all up yesterday? I don't even know if I picked y'all up yesterday. However, I went to HomeGoods and I was getting a comforter for my bedroom because if y'all know, if y'all don't know, I like to switch my comforters out for the season. So like winter, fall, and spring and summer, not every actual season. And so the winter time, I like to go a little darker. This is the first time I actually did because I love a white comforter on my bed. So this particular year, I decided to get that dark comforter that's on my bed now. And it's very heavy, so it's perfect for winter. However, now that the weather has broken and it's still slightly warmer in the evenings and nighttime, me and my husband be fighting for our lives. Okay, in our sleep, we be fighting for our lives to stay cool under that hot blanket. Okay, hot comforter. So that got to go. So I went yesterday to HomeGoods, and let me show y'all. Just show y'all. Yeah, so I went to HomeGoods yesterday, and I was like, let me get this taupe color, and because I was like, I didn't want to go like all white. Well, I don't like it, so it's going back. Let me show y'all. It's this one here, and this is the color, which the color is really pretty. It's very soothing. Like, I felt like it was a soothing color, but it did nothing for my room. That's the problem. It did absolutely nothing. It just made my room just look like blah. So the funny thing is, I actually had a white one in my hand. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab the phone. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, I'm taking that back. And then y'all remember I bought this shirt from Zara. I'm taking it back too. I picked up some high-waisted pants yesterday, and I do not like the way they look with this shirt. I don't like the way the shirt fits, feels. I don't know. I'm going to take it back. So, and this shirt was $50, and I feel like, number one, if it were an extra large, it would be better because, again, I'm busty. So with this shirt, you know how some shirts, it's not that it fits tight, but it just smushes it down. It just looks weird. The more I keep trying and trying with that shirt, because I love the shirt. I love how heavy it is. I love the style, but it's just not going to work for me. And I think I told y'all this before. That shirt does not come in an extra large. I bought it in store, came home, tried it on, didn't really like it then, but I looked online thinking, oh, well, maybe they just didn't have an extra large in the store. No, that shirt does not come in an extra large. Rather, it's in store or online. So it's going back. But yeah, so that's all I got going. I don't even know where, because I had to put y'all down for a minute and get a work call. But yeah, but that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go ahead and patch these holes in her wall. And I think eventually what I'm going to have to do Sunday when my husband is off, I got some stuff to do Sunday. I'm helping my grandfather, my husband's grandfather. I'm putting my real estate hat on to help he's my grandfather too, but help my grandfather sell his house. So I got to go get pictures and all of that on Sunday and kind of go over some paperwork with him. So I may not even have time to do it on Sunday, but hopefully maybe Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, I can have my husband and my kids help me move this stuff out of there and patch the holes and paint that room. I'm just going to paint it the same color as I have the rest of my house. I didn't even think about that, y'all. And I need to paint the ceiling too. Wow. I just think I would like it much more if I paint. So, all right, y'all, let me get to getting, because obviously I got a lot of stuff to do, and I have a lot to do before especially this room. I have a lot to do before they actually come and paint. And I don't want to hang my clothes up. Anyway, let me let y'all go, because now I got frustrated and feeling overwhelmed. Okay.
This is legacy approved. I had a vision before them folks had a clue. Thank God I still had ability when we didn't have a roof. I couldn't even think of stability, let alone had the tools to be making change, and it ain't that ancient a memory. Strange that I can't forget where I came, but don't know if they'll do the same and remember me till I'm painting a bigger picture, making some bigger figures. I can't get stuck in that lane, that's deep, it'll be delivered. Trust me. I've been working in mercy, Lord, trusting my process of money. Looking for progress and pushing forward. Know I might fall while I'm running. I beat myself up sometimes and pay that pressure no mind. 'Cause ain't no way I can work this hard. And I know my time is coming. Look, feet all on the pavement, but these dreams were so adjacent to this rut that I've been stuck in, begging Jesus, can you save him? And the mirror start to hate him, 'cause I really know he faking. What's the point of shots you taking when your purpose you evading? Unhealed scars, heart is made of gold, but I feel bronze. Should wash the dirt away for newest day, but it's still dawn. Talking to my peers to make it clear, like who healed y'all. Was taking little baby steps at first, but I still crawl. Pain is deep inside, that's been something I feel more. I know I should be working, but these days I just chill more. Stuck in solitude in my residence. The truth is clear as evident. Boy, you know you haven't sinned. Don't need no more evidence. You all outside your element. Cause you got too arrogant. Your soul is in a deficit. Boy, you know you delicate. Get back on your regiment. So pick yourself up. This was good for your development. And that's real.
Alright, so as y'all can see, I've patched the area because I can't, it was a hole, but it was a, what was hanging here? A, goodness, a towel rack. So I had to kind of do it a little thicker. I'm going to do this one a little thicker. And just for the record, don't worry about it being like perfect because that's the whole purpose of you sanding it. And this, once it's dry, you'll know it's dry because it turns white. But I'm going to add a little bit more over here because these holes are protruding out a little bit more, which is fine because eventually I'm just going to put another rack maybe right above this or something like that. But I'm not going to use the same holes. But again, I don't mind it looking like, I don't want it to look sloppy, obviously. But at the same time, I'm not like pressed about it looking its absolute best because, girl, we don't plan on living here forever. It's just, you know, and I keep telling y'all that it's not that I'm half doing it because, I mean, you know, but again, I'm not making it like super, super perfect. But it'll look good. It's going to look good, y'all. I've done this a couple times before. Because those screws were protruding out a little bit more. So I don't want it to have that bump. I still want it to look smooth. So I had to put it on a little thicker. And then I'm also going to do the same over here. I'm going to add a little bit more over here. And I'll show y'all the ones at the top. I didn't take the anchors out because the anchors are flush with the wall. So I don't have to take those anchors out. Plus I couldn't get them out anyway without creating a bigger hole. I really should have made the hole on this bigger. I'm like struggling to get it out. But I wanted to add another layer. So I wanted it to be a little thicker so it could be smoother. There we go. Add just a little bit more. I like the way that one looks over there where you can't see the hole at all. At the top, like I said, I left the anchors in those because they're flush with the wall. So it actually made it easier for me. I wish I had somewhere to drop that down. Right past this whole room.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Touching these holes.
Don't be in here touching stuff and you're not know what you're doing.
Girl, please.
You have no idea what you're doing.
Please. All right, y'all, the holes are filled. You see how it's starting to turn white? That means that it's drying. But again, don't worry. If you ever do this, don't worry about, you know, it looking like, you see how it looks like lumpy and all of that. That's going to get sanded down. As I'm looking at it, like I try to feel it sometime and then it's good. But I may put a thin layer back on top of this one. And then the one all the way, y'all see that one? that one all the way up top. I did a little thicker because of those, the anchors were in those. So those are a little thicker. All right, y'all. As y'all can see, I have started patching the holes in here because totally forgot that this room had to get painted. So I did the ones over there. I'm not concerned about the one at the top. I may or may not do that one, but these are just taking a few seconds, honestly, like to do. So they just little holes from when I told y'all this room initially when we first moved here, it used to be a collage on this wall, and I had like a pink couch in here. I had like a little entertainment, like little setup for my kids for like when their friends come over, and they never used it. So this room has been a few things. It's been a spare bedroom. So now it's about to permanently become my closet. So I think I'm gonna paint it myself, because I know the guy's gonna charge me an arm and a leg. I'm gonna paint it myself. I'm gonna do this room the same as I'm gonna do that bathroom. And then I'm just gonna paint the ceiling a different color, just to give it like some, you know, something different. So yeah, y'all, I'm in the whole filling era right now. All right, y'all, all the holes are officially patched. I even patched the ones in the ceiling are from nail pops. So it's just, if anybody don't know what a nail pop is, that's when a house starts to settle and you can visibly see a nail kind of like drop into it. Doesn't drop, but I guess it kind of does, into the drywall, and it leaves like that indentation. You could just pop the top off. Like if you peel it back, the screw or the nail would be exposed. So I just did that because once I paint, you'll be able to see it more. And as you can see, it was quite a bit of holes in the ceiling. I wasn't going to do these because this whole wall, and so, okay, this for reference, this whole back wall is all for clothes. This half wall here is for shoes. And then this wall right here is all for shoes. So I wasn't going to do this wall because it was only 2 and you wouldn't be able to see it. But my Virgo mind wouldn't let me half-ass it. So I had to just go ahead and do those 2. And then I've decided that I'm going to go ahead and paint this room. I'm going to see how much my guy charges me. But I honestly think that I'm just going to go ahead and paint this room myself. I can move like my shoes and all my stuff in my room for now. All this other stuff that's in here is actually these 2 chairs that's in here. Well, let me just show y'all because y'all looking like what? So these 2 chairs I'm giving to my mom. She has a storage here. So I'm actually going to load those up and take those to her storage. I'm just waiting on her to send me the keys to her storage. All of those paintings and all of that jazz back there is stuff that's going to the garage. Some of it probably, well, like that perfume picture, that's probably going to be trash. But like those other paintings and pictures and stuff is going to the garage, which is going to get cleaned out, neatly stored. This is my daughter's prom dress. This doggone expensive prom dress that she can't hang up. So we're going to figure out where that's going to go, how that's going to get hung up, because obviously it can't stay there. So really this room, like I said, it's just been a catch-all. Had my husband bring up a shelf that I bought some time ago from Target to put it together, because when the people came out to give the estimate and what they're doing to the garage, they're just putting 2 big, huge storage closets in the garage that has shelving and it has doors. So I think that's perfect for like my overflow of like maybe like knickknacks. I don't know. I'm not exactly for sure, but a lot of that stuff that's in the garage is about to get tossed out. Like there's old paint. I mean, it's just a lot of just miscellaneous stuff in there. That just, it just looks a mess. So a lot of that stuff is about to get tossed out or just put, like like when my dad passed away, I got his old books, and I think those books might even be damaged because we did have a leak. I haven't looked in there because it's so high up on the shelf that we currently have in the garage. So I don't even know if it's if they're damaged or not. My husband want to keep his Blu-ray DVDs. Like it's just little stuff like that. But I think once they get the cabinet in, but obviously before then we have to get it cleaned out. So I'm trying to figure out probably next weekend. I'm going to, well, we all gonna have to do that. That's gonna have to be a family effort. I'm not about to be the only person cleaning that garage out. We all gonna have to go in there and clean that garage out because it's, no. But I do know this weekend I'm tackling this bathroom, so that can be done. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get that, the holes filled in there. I'm gonna paint that Saturday. I'm gonna go to Benjamin Moore today, pick out a paint, and like I said, the same paint that I paint that bathroom, I'm gonna bring it in here. The only difference is I'm going to do like maybe like a darker color for the ceiling, just to give this room like a little bit of character, just to get a closet room a little bit of character. Because honestly, I had thought about, when I was wanting to really do this room, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do, you know, the glass doors, and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that. And when that cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching start coming up, I'm like, oh no, we're not doing all of that. And again, this is a forever home. And not to mention, this is actually a full-size bedroom with the full bath. So when you're thinking of a resale, again, you don't want to put too much in it, because if I have to come, you know, if we move, it's a 50-50 chance that a person may come in here and be like, oh, this is, you know, great. I would love to have an extra room as a closet. Then you may come in here and I may, you know, we may sell to a family, and a family may be like, oh, we need this as a bedroom. So I would then have to break all this stuff down and take it with me. And even though it's measured for this space, it's not off to where it couldn't be put together somewhere else, because it's literally just shelving that they're putting in there, and the shelving is adjustable. So it's not like it couldn't be put somewhere else. So that was another reason I started thinking, oh, I want an island. I want the glass doors. I want this. I want that. And I'm thinking, like, first of all, that's very costly. Second of all, it's not practical if it's not my forever home. And this is not my forever home. It's as custom as it's going to get. Let's just say that. So, yeah. So I'm about to let all of this dry. I don't know. I may run to HomeGoods when I get off of work to take that comforter back. But I think the Benjamin Moore, I don't want to go to Lowe's. I know I don't want to go to Lowe's. I just want to, it's a little Benjamin Moore store not too far from my house, by like my old neighborhood that I tell you, I frequent everything in my old neighborhood. And it's just like a little, it's actually like a hardware store, but they sell paint. So I think I want to run up there and look at some paint, but I'm going to give myself a minute because I want to actually look at some ideas on Pinterest real quick. And that's it. I'm going to make me a salad. I don't even think I told you, when I went to that pairing, they had this salad, which was spinach. It had lump crab, mango. I don't think that was it. And it had like this like lemony sweet kind of like vinaigrette dressing, and it was so good. And I'm really not a big person that likes I don't really like seafood in my salad, but that was really good. So I'm gonna try to recreate something like that. I wasn't really crazy about the lump crab because it was cold. So I bought some shrimp. I'm gonna like saute the shrimp a little bit. I got just some regular iceberg lettuce, I got some feta cheese, cucumber, and mango. So I'm gonna see, and I got a strawberry vinaigrette dressing. So hopefully it's good. And that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch. And then I'm going to make some turkey burgers today for dinner. And I'll probably just make like a vegetable or something to go with the turkey burgers, because last night I ate some wings, fried wings, a piece of fried fish, and some French fries, and I felt bad about it, like really bad about it. So I'm like, I'm not eating like that today. So I don't even know if I'm gonna have I probably have a bun for my with my turkey burger, because I want like a good one with lettuce, tomato, mushrooms, like a really really good one. So yeah, but all right, y'all, I just wanted to fill y'all in on me filling in these holes, and that's it. That's all. So I'll pick y'all back up when we go to the Benjamin Moore store. I don't know if y'all want to go to HomeGoods. Literally, I'm just going to HomeGoods and swapping out the comforters. I'm going to just grab the one that I saw yesterday. Fingers crossed that it's still there, and just return that one. So yeah, but I'll pick y'all back up then. Hey y'all. Here she comes scraping the ground. Hey y'all. So, woo! Today is Friday. Today is Friday. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's about 1:45. I'm about to head to Lenox Mall real quick. First of all, I'm only going because this girl needs to return some pants that she bought. And then because I'm going, I decided I'm going to return that orange shirt back to Zara that I showed y'all. It's ill fitting in the breast area, so it's going back. And then of course I won't blunder around too much because I got to come back and finish working. So yeah, but I just want to come in and start y'all off. I'll take y'all to the mall with us. It's been a already busy morning this morning, and I'm just looking like bone skiggity. I had this old shirt that I got from Target. Ooh, probably like 2 years ago, with just these stones on there. And the denim don't necessarily match, but I don't really care. And then I have on my Alaya dupes from Amazon, and I'm carrying this big bag because my iPad and my work stuff is in here. And then I have on this denim hat that I got I think I got this hat from Amazon. I don't know if I'm keeping on these glasses because I just thought about it. Like, I really have on black shoes, and then I have on these brown glasses. But these glasses I actually got from the TikTok shop. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I have 2 pair, but this is the first time I've actually worn them. But I wanted a brown glass, like a brown glass with a blue lens. I didn't have a blue lens. So I may keep them on because the glasses have black in them, but I don't really care. It's not like I'm wearing them in the mall. So yeah, I'm holding my camera case. But this is the OOTD Quick Fast and in a Hurry. But you can go outside.
Hurry up. We're going to talk for 30 minutes.
You waiting on me to do what?
So you can put this up and let's go.
You don't know how to do it?
No.
You don't know how to do that.
Put up the vlog, man.
You don't know. These kids act like they don't know how to do nothing. She need to put her yard sign out for her high school, for, it being graduation year. These kids be acting slow as hell. All right, y'all. Hey, y'all. It is much later in the day since I talked to y'all when I was leaving out the door to go to the mall. Hey, y'all. So it is much later in the day from when I picked y'all up when we were on our way to the mall. We really was in and out. That's the reason why I didn't pick y'all up while we were gone. And then we didn't stop anywhere else because I got so busy at work. Like, I couldn't even walk around the mall or anything because my phone started blowing up. I had emails to send and it just got a little busy. So and plus the mall was a little busy as well. So I kept having to stop, sit down, work, and I just couldn't do that and try to bring y'all along. Plus, honestly, it wasn't anything to bring y'all along for. My daughter went and exchanged her pants at the Adidas store, and then I went to exchange. Well, I took back that orange shirt, and I just ended up getting a necklace. And yes, my head looks a mess. I gotta go buy some neck strips so I can at least wrap it, because I'm not getting it done until next Friday. But I'm back home, drinking on me a glass of wine. I'm off at 6:03. I've been home probably for about a little over an hour. Came in, changed my clothes, and now I'm making some meat, some turkey, some ground turkey, so we can eat tacos tonight. And I'm chilling, drinking me some wine, and I am chilling. So yeah, it wasn't much, and it's a beautiful, beautiful Friday too, but it wasn't much to show y'all anyway. I told my daughter, if I didn't have my daughter with me, because she was rushing me to come back home because she wanted to go to H&M, and I wasn't going to H&M. And there's no H&M at Lenox, so I'm like, you can come back, get in your own car, and do your own thing, because I'm not going there. Plus, I still had work to do. So yeah. So like I said, I'm home. Oh, my room, I vacuum. You know how you just like change your sheets, dust your furniture, vacuum, put my new comforter on. Like, oh, my bed is just so, just screaming for me to get in it. Plus, I'm a little tired this week. Like it wasn't a long week. Honestly, this week was a very, very fast. It went by fast. But it was a busy week. Like, I was just doing a lot, like, around the house. I was kind of, like, ripping and running a little bit. And I also know my weekend is going to be a little bit busy, too. And not busy in the fact of, like going places and having a whole bunch to do. Like, I need to sand down. Well, first in the morning, I want to cook me some breakfast. I have not had breakfast in a minute. I got a taste for some maple sausage and some eggs. Nothing special, but I just got a taste for some sausage and eggs, so I bought that when I went to the grocery store to get the stuff for the tacos. And then I need to run to the beauty supply. I need to get some gel, and I need to get some neck strips for my hair to do my hair. And then where else do I need to go? I need to go to Benjamin Moore to get the paint, so I can start painting tomorrow as well. So, yeah. And then I told y'all Sunday, I mean, it's my grandfather too, but it's my husband's grandfather. He's selling his house and he want my help. So, I got to go over there and, like, get the stuff started, you know, to get his house sold. So, pretty busy weekend. That's why I kind of did all of my chores. And honestly, the cleaning people, they were scheduled to come today, but I just canceled that appointment because honestly, it wasn't nothing for them to clean. I mopped yesterday, in which, like, that was the only thing that needed to be done. Like, I wiped my furniture down, which my room, just wiped my dresser, wiped my nightstands and my mirror. That's it. Changed my sheets. Like, I didn't do pretty much, it wasn't nothing for them to do, so I went ahead and canceled that. Oh, but I didn't show y'all. So my husband bought me a watch, and it's by the brand Ralph Christian. He bought a watch for himself, and I was like, oh, that's a nice watch. And next thing I know, I had one coming in the mail. So when we went to the mall today, I ended up getting this size. Can y'all see it? It's like this two-tone band, and then I don't know how much he paid for this watch, so I couldn't tell y'all if these were real little diamonds or not. But every watch I have, he bought. The first piece of jewelry I still have that he bought me 20 years ago, y'all. He bought me I think it was a Boulevard watch, probably 19 or 20 years ago. I still have that. Now that one had real diamonds. I don't know. I didn't, like, you know, when he buy me stuff, it's not like, oh, let me go see how much he spent, or, you know, if it's real diamonds, or I don't have to do that. But, like I said, I don't know how much he spent, and I don't know if these are real diamonds, but the quality of it is nice. It's so pretty. He showed me two, so I had to choose between the two, but the one that I wanted was sold out. So The one that I wanted was this exact same watch, but the face of it was green. But this one, as you can see, is silver. But I still love it. Nonetheless, I still love it. And I don't really wear watches. He bought me another watch too that I wear like in the springtime, and it has like a white like plastic band, but the face of it has diamonds in it. And I really don't wear it a lot because it has the white band, and I don't want the band to like get any kind of dirt or like scuff marks, so I wear it very sparingly. But he bought me that probably like, it was either last year or the year before. So happy to have a new watch. Eventually I'll probably end up getting me, I don't know, I just was thinking to myself, like, I really want to buy myself something really nice this year because I'll be 45. So I'm thinking, like, should I get myself a Rolex? Or, you know, like, I want something or go on a really nice trip. Like, I don't know. I just don't know what I want to do for my birthday. But turning 45 for me is a milestone. Some people might not think that's a milestone, but baby, that is tipping 50. That's how I look at it, and I welcome it. Like, I'm not one of those people who feel like they need to be young or they missed out on anything. Even though I had a child when I was 20 years old, I still do not feel like I missed out on anything. I've never been like a wild, sorry y'all can hear the TV in the background, but I've never been like a wild type of person. Now, do I like to go? Yes. And liking to go for me is like, I like to go out of town. I just like to do stuff if it's around the town. I like to go to events. I like to go to the movies. I like to go to plays, like concerts. Like, I just like to be gone out and about in that way. Not like running the streets. I probably honestly can count on 1.5 hands how many times I've ever been to a club. Like, I've never been a club person. Like, that never really tickled my fancy at all. And I think a lot of it has to do with me growing up. Like, when my mom was growing up, and I don't know if I told y'all this before or not. My mom and her sisters and brothers are really close. So when we were growing up, every weekend, me, my mom, all her siblings, all their kids, all my cousins, we would go like at somebody's house. It's, of course, they drinking, the music, it's food. It's just full of like fun and just like that kind of vibe. And when me and my cousins were growing up and we all started kind of like venturing out and getting our own place, that was the vibe. We party at home. We, on a Friday night, we go get our drinks, we frying chicken, we frying fish, we cooking, whatever that's how we got down, even from, you know, because that's what we were used to as kids. And when we became adults, that's how it was. And honestly, that's how it still is. Only thing is, we're all kind of like everywhere now. So even the ones that still live in Detroit, they still get together and they have a good time, whether they meet over my uncle's house or meeting over my cousin's house, or they meeting somewhere out and about at a little, you know, little function or something. It's always been like that. But me, on the other hand, I'm here in Georgia. Some of my cousins is in Arizona. Some of my cousins is in Texas. So we just all spread it out now. But we actually, so y'all know me and my girl cousins, we do an annual trip. But we decided this year that our annual trip is going to be going home. So we're trying to figure out like concerts and, you know, what all we going to do there. The plan is to hopefully get a big Airbnb with a pool so that everybody can come. So it's not just the female cousins. It's like my aunts, my uncles, my cousin, you know, like everybody. Everybody can come to this one spot. We cook, we eat, we drink, we dance, we laugh, we swim in the pool. Like, that is the whole plan. So hopefully we can pull that together. We can get that out the cousins group chat. Let's just say that. So hopefully that plan comes out the cousins group chat. But yeah, So, and it's funny because my husband is the total opposite. He is very much a homebody, very much off to himself. Now, me and him alike, we don't have a whole lot of friends. I've never had a bunch of friends because I'm very close with my cousins. But I do have friends that I've had since high school. I would say high school. I had a friend that was a friend since elementary school, but you know how friendships, you just grow apart. It wasn't a beef, it wasn't, you know, an argument or a big blowout or anything. Our friendship just kind of like grew apart, and honestly that was within the last like 3 years. We were friends up until like 3 years ago. So, you know, but yeah, I've never been the type to just have a whole lot of girlfriends, and you know, I'm just not that type. Now, I'm very social in a sense, but I also am very, I always say I'm an extrovert introvert. I'm both. I'm not really shy, but I'm shy. And I'm not really I'm kind of standoffish unless you know me. Like, I don't have to be the center of attention. If we were all in a room or somewhere, like, I'm probably the most quiet unless there's some people around that I'm feeling like, oh, okay, I'm feeling the vibe. You good. Okay. Now I can open up. But most of the time, I'm kind of quiet. Not standoffish in a mean way, but I'm just quiet. So, and then some people may tell you I'm talkative as hell. So, I don't know. It just... whatever your vibe is going to be my vibe. But all right, y'all. I just wanted to come in and chit chat with y'all for a minute. I've been talking to y'all for 12 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my wine. Finish cooking this taco meat because I haven't eaten today. And enjoy being off, relaxing. The weekend is here and your girl got a lot to do. And I'll be showing y'all too. But all right, y'all. Let me let y'all go. I see y'all probably tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Today is Saturday. I think today is what's today? Girl, I'm so confused. The end of the month of this month got me so freaking confused. Why? I don't even know. It's March 29th. And I was about to say March 30th, and I'm a day ahead. Anyway, yeah, it's March 9th. It is 9:12 a.m. Your girl is dressed and out the door. I didn't put on I'm dressed. Like, I took a shower and got myself together type of dress, but I didn't bother to put on anything worth showing y'all. Let me just say that, because I'm just about to run. I need to go to the beauty supply, which I've been telling y'all that for 3 days and still haven't been. And I'm about to run to not Target, TJMaxx. I want some more earrings, like these little studs. I had some diamond studs and I lost them. And I just haven't thought about getting any more. Well, that was back before I had all of these piercings too. So, but I did tell y'all, I'm about to start investing in some fine jewelry. So, but yeah, in the meantime, in between time, I want to go find me just some kind of little cute little studded little earrings or something to switch this little stack up. What else? Oh, and I need to run to Home Depot to look at paint and try to get some paint today. So that is what I'm doing today. Well, right now. And I got me a good old to-go iced coffee. So I am ready for the day. We got a little overcast here in Georgia today, but it's nice. It's 63. It's pretty warm out this morning. Hopefully y'all not shaking too bad. My little mount, it's not doing too bad, but I might need to go on and get another one. I think the suction, the stickiness, because it's been up there for so long, it's starting to wear away. But yeah, it's a little overcast this morning, which is fine by me. It just feels good I'm so used to getting dressed in the mornings like this. So now even on the weekends, and I don't think I ever told y'all this, but Sundays is my absolute favorite day of the week. I love Sundays. I always felt like, even when I work, when I worked a corporate job outside of the house, I felt like Saturdays was just still like a rush day because you know, you get up, you clean up, you run your errands, you do this, you do that, because you're just so, you know, happy that it's a weekend. But I always, and I mean when I say always, ever since I've been living on my own, I have always made Sundays very slow, very calming. That's when I like to take my time and cook a nice good meal. You know, just, I used to, it was like a thing. I used to take baths. I used to give myself facials. Like, that's when I do like my shaving, my legs, under my arms. Like, that was like my day of like self-care, just relax, chill for many, many years. And I still do it. Sundays, I still, like, if I have something to do, it's not going to be into the afternoon. Like, I always take Sundays very slow. Sundays are so calming to me. I don't know what it is about a Sunday that is very, very calming. I don't know if I've created that, you know, and that's just what it is for me. But I don't know, it's just something about Sundays. Even if you leave out, it's like, it's less traffic. It's just not a lot of chaos. Like, I don't know, it's just very, very, very calming to me. So yeah, but there has been a little bit of change when it comes to the bathroom. So my oldest daughter gave me the thought of painting it sage green. So I am going to see if I can get, like, I did the little patch things. I see Benjamin Moore have those where they can do a patch where you can peel and stick it. So I don't know, we'll see. Or I may just have to buy another little carton, which is like $5, which I didn't really want to do, but if I need to, then I will. But I think that would be pretty. And then also to paint that room a cream, still paint the room cream, but then paint the ceiling a sage green. I think that would be pretty, I think. So that's the plan for right now. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work out because I just keep flip-flopping with this. And to be honest, the bathroom, I'm cool, like I can take my time with the paint, but the closet room, on the other hand, I really need to go ahead and lock down a color for that because they're coming to put that closet in on the 11th, and I'm painting this myself, so I don't think it's gonna take a lot of time, honestly. But you know, I just have to do it because I'm just gonna like go in with a brush with the corners, like cut it in, and then just roll the rest. So, and I'm gonna roll the ceiling first, so it's not gonna take that long. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and update y'all, chit chat with y'all this morning on this fine Saturday morning that the Lord has blessed us with. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my music back on, enjoy my coffee, and I will pick y'all back up in a little bit. Is that car empty? Police was back there. All right, y'all.
So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell her, shoot your shots. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living what we manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been happy, working hard just so I can say I told you so. got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' ride. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could've done this or that. I remember when I used to. Don't do it 'cause it doesn't work. I'd rather tell you, shoot your shot. I did it, so I know you got this. We're all living for manifest. You'll get your dreams, just do your best. So don't you tell me I am helpless just because I'm searching for myself. I've been high, working hard, just so I can say I told you so. I told you so.
Hey y'all, so back at the house. Picked y'all up when I was at TJMaxx, and then I just went into HomeGoods just looking for some little greenery or something to put over here behind my couch when I switched all the stuff out. So I ended up finding something. I'll show y'all what else I found from TJMaxx. All I got was some earrings. I told you I was going in there to get earrings, and then like this little necklace holder. But let me show y'all this greenery that I found that to put inside of the vases here. So let's see what it looks like. So this is what I was looking for, something I didn't want, like, I don't know, I just knew what I wanted, and I knew when I saw it it was gonna be it, and this was it. So let's see. I feel like I might have to cut them, but let me take the rubber band off. Hold on. All right, so I took the rubber band off so that they could separate, but they are not flexible at all. So I'm thinking about cutting them because they're not flexible, like where I can bend them or turn them. I don't mind the length, so I really don't want to cut them, but I don't know. I'm gonna see if I can play around with it to do something. But I wanted to give it like a little, kind of like a scarce, like I didn't want nothing too full over here. So let me see what it looks like from a distance. I'm gonna stand over here. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Can y'all see it? I'm not mad at that. Let me zoom in from on the other side of the couch. Yeah. I was gonna cut them, but I don't think I'm gonna cut them. I don't mind them like being, you know, like over the mirror a little bit. Because if I cut them, it's not gonna give the same. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah, I decided I'm gonna just leave them long. I like the way that looks. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave them long because I like how it kind of like fills in the space back there. But let me show y'all what they look like close up, or what they are actually. So they're literally like sticks, but it has like this moth attached to it, which I love. This is exactly what I was going for. And the lady, when I picked them up, it was just them. They didn't have a price tag or anything. So the manager, she just so happened to walk, well, she was sitting down by me, and I was like, hey, you know, I found these and I really want to get them, but they don't have a price tag. She was like, well, it looks like they go to something else. And I'm like, oh. And first I was thinking, like, sometimes, you know, with HomeGoods, they'll be like, well, we can't sell you the item or whatever if it goes with something else. But she was like, I was like, well, I don't, you know, she was like, well, let me go back here and look and see if I can find some more with the rest of the bunch. And I was like, honestly, I just want these. I don't even want whatever else come with it. And she was like, okay, well, we can give it to you for $6.50. take it, okay? Because it's exactly what I wanted. Like, I knew I didn't want any more of these. So I have this situation here. These I have in my bathroom, and then I have one here. I have one in my half bath, and then this one right here. So I knew I didn't want to like keep that same look, but I wanted something that was kind of like skimpy, if that makes sense, like real skimpy like that. And those are absolutely perfect. Like, it looks so good. It looks really, really good. So I'm very pleased with how that turned out. Very pleased. That looks good. So now this is what this little table over here looks like. Don't mind me, y'all. I look a mess. All right. And from TJMaxx, all I picked up were 2 little things of earrings, which were these. I just like to get these little dainty earrings for my piercings. I don't like to do too much. So I got these, and this one actually is not a pierced one. This is, it's trying to track me, but this one is not a piercing one. This one, this one is a cuff right here. So I got those, and those were $16.99. Yeah, $16.99. These were on clearance because they're missing one. Oh, this thing trips me up. All right, so this one I got for it was $10. It was on clearance for $10 because obviously you can see one is missing. So I grabbed those. And then I also picked, where is this thing going? Sorry, y'all. Then I also picked up this necklace holder. It's by Rachel Zoe, and it was $16.99. So y'all know I already have my necklaces like in like a plastic like thing with, and it has a carousel in it. But the problem that I'm having is a lot of my necklaces are getting tangled up because the little carousel that they're hanging on, the little thing that they hang on, is about that much of length, like that much. So only so many necklaces can go on it, and they're getting all tangled up. Plus, I realized that I was like gravitating to the same necklaces. Hold on, y'all, gotta sneeze. Ooh, if you live here in Georgia, you know the pollen is out. Ooh, okay. Yeah, but I was noticing that I was gravitating towards like the same necklaces all the time because those were the ones that I could really see. And then like if I take my hand and like try to, let me show y'all because y'all won't get what I'm saying. So this is what I have them on now. So they're in this carousel, but see, like I can't tell like what's on the bottom of something, or you know what's what. And I have a lot of necklaces, so I needed something to give me like a visual of exactly what I have, number one, and number two, so that they don't get all tangled up with one another. So I'll use this probably for, I don't know, something else. I don't know. And then I was thinking about getting a bigger container for like my earrings because I have a lot of jewelry. And this little necklace set, I didn't even show y'all, but I picked this up from Zara yesterday. It's just a 3-piece set. Probably is not everybody's judge, but I think it was very, very cute and different, given very much bohemian. So yeah, so basically I just wanted to, you know, get something that can hang my necklaces in a neater way, and then also you know, keep them visible. This angle make me look like, so I say, oh, busty girl. Oh. And then I went to the Benjamin Moore store because first I told y'all first I said I was gonna do beige, then I said I was gonna do like a sage green. I got there, I found some pretty greens, but then I kind of got afraid because I'm like, oh, the green will just keep everything green. Like, And plus, I didn't think that I would want my closet ceiling green. I want my closet, even though it's not like my dream closet, but I still want it to be very calming, very relaxing, and inviting, you know, for me to want to come in there. So I ended up picking up, now y'all know from the beginning when I was telling y'all the colors that I wanted for the bathroom, I'm like, yeah, I want like something that's like a French vanilla. How about I went into the Benjamin Moore store, and the color that instantly grabbed my attention was called Vanilla Ice Cream. And it's so pretty. I'm going to go and test it on the wall. But this is exactly what I was talking about. I don't want to tip it. But it's like this. It's like an off-white. Like it's not quite white and it's not quite, you know. They had another one. It was called Mayonnaise. It was nice too. But I think it was a little bit whiter than what I wanted. And then, so what I've decided is I'm going to do, if I like the vanilla ice cream, the vanilla ice cream is going to go on the walls in the bathroom. It's going to go on the ceiling in the bathroom, and then that bathroom will be done. But in my closet, it's going to go on the walls, and then I picked up golden straw to go on the ceiling in my closet, just to give it some contrast to kind of bounce off of the wallpaper that's in there. And it's this color here. So we're going to see what these two look like. I'm about to change my clothes. I don't care about this shirt. This shirt I just threw on. I don't care if paint get on it or anything. But let me show y'all the colors. So this is golden straw right here. Focus. So this is golden straw, and then this is French vanilla. Is that right? Yeah. No, I mean, it's called vanilla ice cream. So this is what I'm thinking of contrast when it comes from the wall to the ceiling. I think that would be pretty. So we're going to test it out and see. Then I bought some more little paint brushes for the samples. And that's all I picked up. So I just went out and got the things that I needed. I was not trying to, you know, really do shopping like that. I just wanted to get out early, kind of beat the crowds. I was up and dressed anyway, so I was like, you know, let me go up, get up and take care of what I need to take care of. And here it is, 12:30 on the dot, and I'm back home. Everything is done that I needed to do. The only thing I need to do is, like I said, go and test this paint. And if I like it, it's kind of delaying me because I wanted to just go ahead and buy it. But then I was like, no, don't do that, because paint is $45+ or $40+ a gallon. And if I don't like it, I'd rather waste $6 than $45. And imagine I would have had to get two. So that's almost $100. Well, over $100 because I need paintbrushes too. So I'm about to put these on, see what they look like, let them dry for about an hour or two, go back in, put a second coat on, see if I like them. And then if I like them, before the Benjamin Moore store closes today, I'm going to go ahead and go and buy them. And then just say like Monday or Tuesday, I'll just go ahead and be painting while I'm home, you know, because I got to get this done. So yeah, that's it, y'all. I'm about to change my clothes. I'll show y'all what the paint looks like as well. And the only other thing I need to do, I got a bunch of towels that I need to fold that we clean up with, like our cleanup rags and dish rags and stuff. I need to fold those because I washed them, and I just need to, that's it. Now that I think that's it. Probably, I made tacos for dinner last night. I ate some last night. I'll probably eat some not this morning, but I'll eat some for lunch too. So, all right, y'all, I'll pick y'all back up